I suppose many of you are wondering, what exactly do they mean? By now you've probably guessed clearly, this isn't the debt clock. This is what we call the Audi TDI clean diesel clock. Now, clearly it doesn't tell time, it tells a story, and for us it tells a very powerful one about what TDI diesel technology has accomplished for our company and our customers. Even more important, what it can accomplish for our country and our environment. Now, in order to explain what the numbers mean, let me begin at the beginning. Three years ago, we made a bet, a bold bet, about the future of this country's fuel mix. That's what you saw in the oil parade ad. Our first effort to get American drivers to look at the advantages of diesel technology and what they provide in a new way. At the time, most drivers still believed diesel was the worst thing you could fill up with at a truck stop. Diesel was more sooty than sexy. Their views about diesel hadn't evolved, but diesel technology had, and we knew it. It was among the most affordable, sustainable, highest performing fuels on the market, achieving 30% better fuel economy and of course lower carbon emissions. And despite what a lot of people thought, diesel's transformation went far beyond just fuel economy and lower CO2 emissions. By almost every measure, it was as clean or cleaner than gasoline itself. We were achieving lower levels of particulate emissions, significantly lower levels of evaporant emissions, and less nitrous oxide. Some of this, of course, was thanks to lower sulfur fuel itself, and some thanks to advanced filters, catalytic processes that Audi pioneered. But all of it was real. It wasn't happening in theory or just in a concept car or in some obscure engineering paper speculating on the elusive next breakthrough. This was increased performance in actual cars on actual streets. So Audi made an investment. We took the turbo diesel injection engine technology found in our championship racing program, further improved the emissions profile offered in our smallest vehicle on the market, the A3, and our largest, the Q7. And we sent these cars off to our showrooms across America. Still, the big question was, would Americans see diesel the way we do? Would they in fact buy TDIs? Well, after 3 years, the returns are in. Absolutely. Back in 2009, we told ourselves we'd be ecstatic if TDI models constituted 20% of our Q7 and A3 sales mix. As of September, a third of all Q7s sold in the US are TDI. More than 55% of A3 models are as well. Which brings me, of course, back to this diesel clock. Because of the clean diesel's fuel efficiency, the 22,000 owners of Audi TDI models have saved precisely 4,583,773 gallons of gasoline. Some proper German engineering. And of course, and counting. Which means they've saved more than $26 million of their own money at the filling station. It means they've prevented more than 22,000 tons of carbon dioxide from entering our atmosphere. And recalling the message of our earlier ad, it means Audi TDI drivers have rolled back more than 240,000 barrels of foreign crude back onto the tankers. Again, that's a pretty outsized impact for just 22,000 vehicles, 2 models. In doing this, these drivers have sacrificed precisely nothing, not style or comfort or performance. In fact, there's an argument to be made they've gained in performance because of the strong torque characteristics provided by our TDI engine. These are cars without compromise. That's a part of the reason we think this technology has a very big future. And that's why today, Audi is opening up what we think will be a new chapter for clean diesel. Today, I am proud to announce we are officially adding an A8, an A7, an A6, and a Q5 to our TDI offerings here in the United States. These models, as well as the 2013 Q7 TDI, are being introduced with an all-new engine. To luxury car buyers who've been pleading with us for more TDI offerings, here you have it. It's fitting, of course, that we're making this announcement in California, where people love 2 things, the great outdoors and great driving. Because clean diesel dramatically improves both the quality of the air and performance on the road. And that's why Californians are embracing it. In the last 12 months, more than 1/3 of all of our A3 TDIs sold in the US were sold here in California. And over the past 2 years, California car buyers have purchased as many Q7 TDIs as New Yorkers, Floridians, and Pennsylvanians combined. When you look at the numbers on this clock, which we've achieved with just 2 TDI models, think what 4 more models will do. At the very least, this thing is going to have to move a lot faster. Especially since this isn't the same TDI technology we saw even 3 years ago. In fact, the new generation, second generation Audi TDI shares very little with its common rail predecessor beyond the displacement itself. The block, heads, cooling system, engine management, turbo and exhaust components are all new. That's why we're able to deliver more power and greater efficiency in an engine that weighs 44 pounds less. It delivers low sulfur, clean diesel at a high pressure through ultra-precise injectors. These injectors can pulse up to 3 times after ignition to help scrub particulates in the exhaust system. And an all-new double drivetrain system and honing of the cylinder walls themselves further reduce friction for smooth running. And all of this adds up to better, more efficient performance. In fact, we've just finished testing the fuel economy of our new A8 TDI, and by our manufacturer's estimate, it put up a stunning number: 28 miles to the gallon, city and highway combined. And that means incredible range for what is our flagship sedan.
You saw it first in the fast lane car.